This is Schalke at the bottom of the Bundesliga, on the verge of getting relegated. This would actually be their second relegation in 3 seasons. How on earth have they gone from competing in the Champions League against Real Madrid, having players like Leroy Sané a few years ago, to now basically being the worst club in the Bundesliga? And that is why I'm becoming the manager of Schalke, and we're going to take them from being the worst club in Germany to the very best. It's time for the first season of Project Schalke, and let's assess the squad. After taking a good look at the squad, I realized the players we've got are pretty average. But there are still a few bright spots, like Salazar from Uruguay. He could be the next Fede Valverde. We've also got Kral from Czech Republic, who looks really good. Vandenberg also looks like a solid young centre-back. But apart from that, there is nothing good to write about this team. I mean, a few young players on the bench, but that's about it really. We're gonna need to use the entire 24 million budget that we've got. I think our goal for the first season is to solidify our defense and also get a new striker, because the 2 strikers we've got, although they're decently rated, they're pretty old. The first thing I'm actually going to do is to sign Vandenberg on a permanent deal. The young Dutchman could be the next Van Dijk. He's already playing for Liverpool. I think we need to sign him on a permanent deal. A player like him could be one of the building blocks for our future. And for 3.3 million, we've got a solid centre-back in our ranks. Even though we've already signed a centre-back, I feel like having a solid centre-back pairing is what we'll need to try and avoid relegation this season. Yup, the objective for the first season is going to be to just avoid relegation and build a foundation for future seasons. And so we've made a really expensive signing to bolster our backline. It's Armel Bella Kocha. I don't know if you guys have heard of him before, but he plays for Southampton. 12 million is what we paid for him. He's German as well. I think he'll fit in just fine. And now our backline is looking absolutely amazing. All that's left for this window is to now get a striker, but to do that, we'll need some cash. And so I began selling a ton of players to generate some revenue. And so after all those player sales, we're up to 21 million. And since we sold our starting striker, it is time for us to bring in a new striker. And this is the player I'm looking to sign. Jonathan Burkhardt, 76 rated striker, 22 years old, plays in the Bundesliga, has got the experience. I think he's going to be a proper good one to sign. This is going to be the most expensive signing we've made yet. And 16 million is not enough. 17.7 million is. Let's do this. Schalke's new number 9, Jonathan Burkhardt, is here. 17.7 million on a striker, but with this signing, I think we fixed 2 of the biggest problems this team had: their backline and also a goal scorer. With that, we're ready for the season ahead. The goal is to avoid relegation no matter what and just build a good foundation for future seasons. It was now time to kick off the Bundesliga season, and first thing I noticed with this team is that the 2 centre-backs we've got, they're pretty good. Oh, that is good defending from Vandenberg, reading the game and the pass as well. Solid stuff. Oh, Bella Kocha, that is good stuff. And helps clear the ball brilliantly. There you go. But with just our defense being good, that's not going to win us games. We still need goals, and for that, we've got Burkhardt. Oh, Burkhardt is quick. Could get his first goal for Schalke, and he does! Finally, Burkhardt, he's taken his time, but now he's on the score sheet for Schalke. Come on! Oh, Burkhardt, if he's got the pace, of course he has! Could be scoring a massive goal for us, and he does! This kid is something special. And so halfway through the season, we are 14th in the Bundesliga. Now, that might seem a bit wild considering our defense was doing well, our striker's been scoring a fair few. The issue really is our goalkeeper. He is, oh my god, so bad. And sadly, with just 4 million in the bank, there isn't really much we can do about it. We can't do anything about the goalkeeper situation. We're just gonna have to run with this team for this season and hope that we can avoid relegation, but at least we're building a solid foundation. Look at Salazar. He's balling out, up to a 75 overall. Kral is doing well. Our backline is looking good. Burkhardt is up to 79. I think if we get more players stepping up in the second half of the season, we should have a solid finish in none of the relegation battle stuff. And we did have other players stepping up. Salazar was one of them. Oh, Salazar could be through. Go on. Go on. Salazar. Oh, he should score. Of course he does. There you go. The next Fede Valverde, I call him. Let's go. Salazar. He's just gone through like that. What a finish from Salazar. He is so freaking good. Soon the world started to take notice of Salazar because he was balling out for us. We had transfer offers coming in left, right, and center, but there is no reason for us to sell Salazar. He's the man in midfield. With Salazar stepping up, we had enough in the tank to avoid relegation, but it was super tight. 14th in the Bundesliga is not where I would want to be, but you know what? We take it, because I think we've built a good foundation for future seasons. Burkhardt, 80 rated. Kral and Salazar both 77. Bella Kotchap up to 77. Vandenberg looking good. We've really improved the squad in that sense. It was actually Salazar, our top scorer, along with Burkhardt. That is incredible. But for season 2, I'm not going to settle for 14th. We need to do better. Let's get into it. Also, guys, over 60% of you guys watching my content haven't subscribed to the channel. We're trying to hit 600k subs, so if you guys can help me out, that'll be awesome. The first season was good to get to know about the team, but we can't be having a relegation scrap again. This season, we need to do a lot better. I think I've kind of figured out what we need to improve as well. Couple of positions, really. One is the goalkeeper. Oh boy, do we need a better goalkeeper. Thankfully, the money's there, about 42 million, so we can really do well and get ourselves a solid keeper. And so I spent 8.4 million to bring in Florian Muller to Shalke, a good young German keeper, and I think we got him for a good price. 76 rated, but he's got decent potential. I think it's a really good pickup. I can't lie, the defense looks so much better with him in there. The next position I think we need a big upgrade in is attack. We don't have much pace. Burkhardt needs a bit of service. Larsen's decent, but this Moore guy and Butler, both of them pretty tragic. So I'm going to use the rest 32 million I have to find a really good winger. And I think I may have found the perfect winger. It's Nico Williams. Bro, his contract's expiring. This might be the perfect signing. Nico Williams actually went to the World Cup for Spain, which is pretty crazy at his age. So I know he's a baller. If we can get him for 25 million, a cut price because of, you know, his contract expiring, like, yes, it's actually worked. This is going to be our most expensive signing yet. It's incredible value for money. And yes, guys, Nico Williams is now a Shalke player. I legit still can't believe we got him for this price. We were now down to 6 million, but I still wasn't done with signings. I still want to get some squad depth into our centre-back position. We could also maybe do with an extra midfielder for squad depth. But the only way we're signing more players is through the free agents list. So let's see if there's any good players for pickup. And I think we found a really good Argentinian, Martin Godoy, 73 rated. Yo, for free? This is a win. Can't believe we've signed a 73 rated solid centre-back at that age for free. Welcome Martin Godoy to Shalke. I also found a really good Swedish central midfielder, Bilal Hussein. Looks good, 23, 73 rated, could give us good squad depth. And there you go, we convinced him to join us and for free. With that, we're done with our transfers for this window, and honestly, I'm super happy with what we've done. It finally feels like that we've got a squad, like a very reliable first team with quality in almost every position, and a bench as well with young players like Bilal Hussein. Heringer is one that came back from his loan spell, that isn't too bad. Godoy, who we just signed, Aiden as well. I'm liking the squad we've got. This season, we really need to take a step forward. I can already tell you this season is going to be different. The pace of Nico Williams, oh my. Oh, I see you, Nico Williams. There's the pace. There's the pace and the finish as well. Nico Williams is rapid. Oh, Nico Williams. There's the dribbling inside the box. That is superb from him. He's bringing that X factor into this team. And with just the signing of Nico Williams and a confident keeper, we find ourselves second in the Bundesliga after 10 games. What is going on? Pretty sure we finished like 14th last season with just a couple of signings. Bro, our last keeper, how bad was he? This game against Borussia Dortmund is going to give us a good idea of where we stand right now. Unfortunately though, our best defender, Bella Kotchap, is suspended for this. Well, we'll find out what our free agent Martin Godoy, the Argentinian centre-back, is all about. This was our biggest test to see if we can compete with our rivals Dortmund on an equal footing, and well, it turns out we can. I see you, Nico Williams. It's gotta be him. It's gotta be him. He bursts through onto the attack. Nico Williams 1v1. Oh, and he slots it on. This kid has transformed Shalke into a elite level Bundesliga club. What a signing. 1-0 against Dortmund. No Adeyemi, no Adeyemi. Dortmund is so good. And they've got Kareem Adeyemi. They're back in this. Oh, Brandt. Oh, Brandt. Aye, aye, aye. Dortmund score again. They've turned it around completely. Dortmund just showed us our level, but we weren't ready to give up in this game. Lay looking for Nico Williams. Once again, he breaks through and he sees the pass as well. And there's the equalizer. Let's go. And soon after getting that equalizer, we saw one of the best moments we've had here at Shalke. Nico Williams. Oh, he is so quick, man. He is so quick. Nico Williams with a chip. Oh, that is unbelievable. That might be the best goal we've seen here with Shalke. Nico Williams, new signing. It's been wonderful. But after that win against Dortmund, we did end up dropping off. We had big fixtures and we can't win everything right now. So we end up 6th in the Bundesliga. But still, from where we were last season, at the halfway point this season to be here, that's pretty incredible. Nico Williams for a winger is our top scorer. How crazy is that? But we soon had some terrible news. Cedric Brunner, our first choice right back, had suffered an ACL. He's out for the rest this season, and at the age of 29, such an injury could end his career. The good thing is we're in the January transfer window and we can potentially sign a new right back. 15 million should be enough to do so. But I've got a better idea. We've got Aiden here on the bench, who I actually quite like. He's 21, 72 rated. If we trust him, I think he could end up being amazing. So that's exactly what we're going to do. The second half of the season is now underway. We need Aiden to deliver. Otherwise, I think we could really fall off. Aiden? Oh, look at him trying to bring the ball forward here. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Wow. Aiden, bro, he might be the real deal. He is so direct bringing the ball forward, man. Oh, that's a lovely ball for Bergard. And it could be a goal for him. Of course it is. That is his second assist already for Aiden. And come end of season, we end up finishing 5th in the Bundesliga. That is incredible. From 14th last season to 5th. And yes, we're getting Europa League next season. Gotta give a lot of credit to Aiden. He stepped up big time and I think he's taken away that spot from Brunner. The rest of the squad as well has grown massively. All the signings we've made, everything has come together and we're just building and building. This time around, it's Bergard who ends up as our top scorer, but Nico Williams, what a baller. What a first season from him. He's in 3 and I feel if we can make the correct sign, we could challenge for the Bundesliga title. The squad is there. We've got a solid keeper, a good backline, an amazing midfield. Nico Williams, a superstar. I feel if we can get like a superstar attacking midfielder to run the show, things could be amazing this season. And we'll need money for that. And thankfully, we do have money. The Europa League money coming in. 78 million to spend this season. There was only one player I wanted for this cam position, and it's Dominic Szoboszlai, a player who has played in the Bundesliga, is still playing in the Bundesliga at Leipzig. We saw what Nico Williams offered us once we signed him. I think Szoboszlai could have a similar impact, and his contract's expiring. Okay, contract expiring, and this could be our most expensive signing yet, but it could be by far the best one. An 85 rated cam, 65 million, and we can get him. Oh my god, I'm still gonna be a bit stingy, saving every bit of penny we can, and 62.7 million for Szoboszlai. This is the kind of signing I think we're going to build our team around. He's going to be the player that brings Shalke to the top. And as I said before, I cannot believe the price we got him for. This season, we've gone for the approach of going for one big player instead of improving the overall squad. I don't know if it's going to work out well, but the team's ready for the season. It was time to start the Bundesliga season. All eyes on Szoboszlai. Can he transform Shalke? Well, early signs look good. Oh, that's a lovely release for Bergard. Szoboszlai already having an impact, and there you go. Bergard scores, but the creator was Szoboszlai. Oh, Szoboszlai taking through the midfield, shooting and scoring. That is sensational. That's why we've got him in our team. And with Szoboszlai coming in, we are certainly in the mix again. Third in the Bundesliga after 8 games, but last season we had a great start as well and we bottled it. Hopefully things will be different this time around. And for that to happen, we need to win the big games. If we want to win the title, these are the kind of games we need to win. Oh, yes, Nico Williams. Oh, he's so freaking direct, man. What a ball inside. Chance for Bergard. Of course he scores. Let's go. We take the lead against Dortmund. Oh, Bergard has done him there. Bergard has done him there. And it's a massive goal. This season, Shalke is a title contender. With that win against Dortmund, we've powered our way to 3rd spot, 4 points behind Bayern. But ultimately, if we need to win the Bundesliga, we need a result against Bayern Munich. This was the game where if if we get it done, we could be in the title race. But can we do it? Come on, Burkhardt. You've got to put this one into the top corner. Get it done. Oh, that is a rocket. Let's go. Szoboszlai, and here's Nico Williams has broken through. You can't stop this kid. He is something special. And with that win against Bayern Munich, we are well and truly in this title race. We could genuinely win the title in our third season with Schalke. But unfortunately, football is a cruel sport, as Jordan Larson, one of our key players, has picked up a broken toe injury. And it was not just him. Nico Williams is out for the next 3 months with a torn hamstring. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Just as we finally had a chance to win the title, our 2 starting wingers are both injured. And we do not have any sort of depth for them. We're probably going to have to play the likes of Mollet and Hussein in those positions. This is unbelievable. We're in April now and we've dropped down to 4th and we're out of the title race. It's over. The dream was short-lived. Our objective now is to just get top 4. Let's just secure that and get into the Champions League next season. The good news is that both Williams and Larson are back, but we need to still secure top 4. Thankfully, with our wingers back from their injury, we were able to find some form in the crucial period of the season. Oh, Nico Williams, there's the pace, there is the pace, and the finish as well. It's like he was never gone. Oh, the pace of Nico, looking inside for Burgard, has to score. There you go. Nico Williams is so crucial to this team. And so we do end up securing 3rd in the Bundesliga, which means, yes, next season, we're going to be in the Champions League. Meanwhile, in the Europa League, we didn't really have the best of seasons. I mean, we did top our group. We got through RB Leipzig, got through Porto as well, but in the semi-finals, Roma destroyed us. To be honest, the Europa League was basically a side quest for us. If only we had Nico Williams for the entire season, man, I think we could have won Bundesliga. In a season where he was injured for 3 to 4 months, he still ended up scoring 15 goals. What a player. Also, Szoboszlai, top-class signing. Next season, I want to be able to build a squad that can win everything, because I think we're there. We're just about there, because look at the team. It's brilliant. We're nearly there. We're nearly there to be able to fight for the Bundesliga title. Last season, we almost did it for half a season, but we ran out of gas. Injuries ruined us, and this season, that's why it's time to improve the squad. We need more world-class players. And also, we're in the Champions League as well, with a budget of 140 million. Okay. This first signing I'm making is someone you will not believe. It's a former Schalke player. Yes, Leroy Sané from Bayern Munich. Let's weaken our rivals and sign one of them. Let's show Bayern how it feels. Leroy is willing to take a wage cut of almost 30,000 euros to sign for Schalke. What a man. And we've actually pulled this off. It's done. Leroy Sané at Schalke. The price we got him for as well, 45 million. That is insane. His contract was expiring. Worked out well for us. Oh my, that attack with Williams and Sané on either side, just unreal. Now for the next signing, I think we need a better centre-back. As good as Bella Kotchap is, I want him paired up with another insane centre-back. It'll also give us more squad depth in that sense. Antonio Rudiger, 32 years old, just above his prime, but he's 88 rated and is again available for a sensational price. Why? Because his contract's expiring. Are we actually going to sign him for 51 million? This is insane. We actually pulled it off, guys. Antonio Rudiger is now playing for Schalke. Bro, what a season so far. We've made 2 incredible signings. This season, we're going to win it all. The crazy thing is the price. To get Rudiger for 52.7 million is nutty. With that signing, our first team is absolutely ready for the season ahead. With the rest of the cash we got, we made a solid free agent signing. It's Ladislav Krejci, a CDM that's actually like 81 rated. Squad depth, man, we need it. We're done with our signings. Could this be this season we win the Bundesliga? Bundesliga begins again, and this time around, if we want to win it, we need to integrate our new signings, especially Leroy Sané, as quickly as possible. Sané? Could he get his first goal for Schalke? Yes! Not really his first goal, but his first goal during this stint. We need to get him involved in this team because he's the kind of player that can change games. Leroy Sané had settled so well into our team and our attack was in full flow. Oh God, come on. Come on now. I see you, Szoboszlai. There you go. Unselfish play. Oh, Szoboszlai threw on goal again, and he just passes this one in the back of the net. We've had the perfect dream start to our Bundesliga campaign. This could be the season. Meanwhile, we won the Champions League for the first ever time. Things were actually going pretty well. Pace of Nico Williams, and he sees Leroy Sané. That is a brilliant ball. Sané looking to attack. Go on, Leroy. Go on, Leroy. That is a rocket in the back of the net. I told you, this season, everything's coming together. And look at that. We managed to top our Champions League group. We might be like the dark horse of this competition. And in the Bundesliga, we are unbeaten so far. Top of the league. 5 points clear of Bayern. As long as we don't get any injury problems, we should be fine. It's the January transfer window right now. And honestly, there is no need for me to do anything. Our squad is perfect. Everything seems to be going well. It's all about executing now on the pitch. It's not going to be easy though, because we've got 3 fronts to tackle. We're in the Bundesliga title fight. We're through to the quarterfinals of the cup. And don't forget, we're in the Champions League as well. But I think the squad we have, it's capable of winning them all, because it's all coming together. Well, unfortunately, we got kicked out of the DFB Pokal, lost 3-2 to Leipzig. But you know what? That might be a blessing in disguise. We focus on the Bundesliga and the Champions League. 22 games into the Bundesliga season, we're still unbeaten. This is the game, I think. If we can beat Bayern Munich, I think it's done. I don't think they're coming back from this. We will win the Bundesliga. And thankfully, I think we've paid our dues in terms of injuries last season. We should be fine. This could be the game to win us the title, but it does not start well. This is a problem. They've got a penalty, and they do end up scoring. After that first goal, things just got worse. Oh no, another penalty. This is crazy, and they've scored again. We ended up taking an L to Bayern, and this was a wake-up call. If we slip up, other teams are going to be there to take our spot, but still, right now, we're looking good. Meanwhile, in the Champions League, we knocked out Monaco, but we're now up against Real Madrid. It's the rematch from that iconic round of 16 tie a few years ago, where Shalke beat Madrid 4-3 at the Bernabeu. And we knocked them out of the Champions League. All those years ago, Shalke had Leroy Sané to help them win the game. Even now, we've got Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané's got the pace. He's got in the head. He's going to square this one. Leroy Sané's pace just created that goal. Go on, Leroy. Go on. He's got the pace. He's got the pace. And he's got the finish as well. That should sink Real Madrid. With Madrid out of the Champions League, we were now going to face West Ham of all teams. How have they gotten here? West Ham were the underdogs, but we weren't going to allow another underdog story. This was about us. Oh, that's a lovely ball for Bergdorf. Go on. Come on. Come on. This could be the goal to send us to a Champions League final. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely from Burkhardt. What a player. Just book our flights to the Champions League final already. Burkhardt could complete his hat-trick. Can he score this pen? Oh, it's a rocket. With that, we're in the Champions League final where we'll be up against PSG. I told you, the team we've built is special, and we're here. In the Bundesliga, though, we've kind of bottled it, focusing both on the Champions League and the league is not been easy, but we're still in the fight. As long as RB Leipzig loses or drop points in their last game and we win, we'll be the winners. And the good news is Leipzig are facing Bayern. There is hope. Okay, we've got a penalty. As long as we score this, we should be able to win this game and then have a great chance of winning the league. What a pen from Burkhardt. And so this is it, the moment of truth. We've managed to win our game, but have Bayern Munich managed to beat Leipzig? Because that's what's going to decide who wins the league title. Oh my god, yes, it's done. We've taken Schalke to the top of the Bundesliga. From the worst club in the league, we've made them the best in 4 seasons. Oh my days. Burkhardt deserves a statue, because 41 goals this season, just unreal. Look at that attack, that front four was just simply sensational. But the job is not done yet. We've got one more game for eternal glory. We've built such an amazing team over these 4 seasons. Heroes like Burkhardt, Nico Williams, Salazar. But it all comes down to this. This was a Champions League final. This game is going to be intense. We had the first chance. Nico Williams looking for that cross for Salazar. He's found space. Oh my god, what a save. And soon after, PSG had a chance. This was end-to-end stuff. Where's our defense and how is he not offside? Kylian Mbappe now through. No, no. Mbappe bottled it. Oh my god. Leroy Sané attacking it, looking for Kral. Back for Leroy Sané on his left foot. Oh, he goes down inside the box. Penalty. Marquinhos, what's he done? No way. No way, Burkhardt. It's your chance to be an icon, a legend in a Champions League final. This is it. This is your moment. Oh, it's a rocket. Donnarumma couldn't even get to it. What a pen. We're leading in a Champions League final. Just as I was dreaming about lifting the Champions League trophy, PSG get right back in it. No, they've got an in behind. They've got an in behind. And PSG get the equalizer. It's not going to be easy to beat them. This game is going to pens, guys. This game is going to pens. No. Penalties are going to decide who wins the Champions League. Burkhardt is taking the first one for me, and I am nervous. I'm going to go left. Come on, Burkhardt. There you go. Advantage to Shalke. Kylian Mbappe ain't going to miss his penalty. Oh, he misses. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, my God. We've got the advantage now. Leroy Sané. We need a solid pen from you. Goes right, and it works. It's advantage Shalke. KDB to take this penalty now. Oh, he goes for the cheeky chip. Fair enough, De Bruyne. Come on, we score this penalty, and our advantage is intact. Oh, it's a good one. Vitinha, we need a save now. We need a save. Come on, man. That was such a good pen. Nico Williams, the youngster. A lot is depending now on his shoulder. Can he put this pen home? Yes, he can. So far, every penalty's been perfect. And right now, it's a chance for our keeper to be the hero. Can he save this? He can. We've done it. We've taken Schalke to the top of Europe. Unbelievable. We've just won the Champions League in the most incredible way. It's done, guys. We've taken the worst club in Germany, made them the best team in Germany, and now the best team in the world. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll enjoy me fixing the worst Premier League club. Click here to watch that.